Hello everyone, Sriram here. This is from ShriLearning. I have Hitesh who cleared PMP. So we can see his a gentle smile. After the exam, he had some vacation. He feel relaxed, relieved, but still he remember all the points what he want to convey for the people. Because these success stories usually give a hint for someone who's preparing for examination. That too, when you are busy with your office and personal life, you need some tips where it will help you to work on yours. So thanks, Hitesh, for coming up here. And first, congratulations for this great success.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Shriram. It's possible because of you only, because you also
Hard work. You are a hard
yeah.
work. You are a hard work.
It's you are also
All right.
because without
So
you, it was not
yeah,
possible.
great, man. Good to see that. First July, he cleared the examination. Again, this beautiful certificate having with your name, that's a different feel, right? Once you get it, your feel is
Yes. At least
something.
I used to say it 2 to 3 times every day since last 1 month in my mobile.
Oh, that's nice. Right. So give some background. What is the domain and how you came for PMP? And then you can give some tips for the people.
Yeah, sure. So regarding my background, I belong to Rajkot, Gujarat. So basically, I'm a Guju person, so non-native English person. So it was a little difficult for me to, read the questions on time and give the answers within that stipulated time. But anyways, I managed it. I'm having total 9 years of experience. I'm working in the first 8 years I was in Isjek Hitachi's Ocean Limited, and last year only I switched to another company, that's GMM Fodler Limited. So basically, my company is working manufacturing the pressure vessels and heat exchangers, like a heavy engineering kind of business. Those equipments are used in refineries, oil and gas sectors, petrochemical refineries, and like that. So it's a completely 100%, I can say, a predictive kind of business. So agile word was very new for me. I was not aware about what is agile philosophy and all. So I have worked in
Yeah, can we consider this kind of a manufacturing or research oriented?
yes, correct. It's a manufacturing kind of division only.
Right, I understand. Then there should be more focus towards people could be there, vendor management will be very high, risk management will be high, quality segment will be high. Yeah, as you
Yes.
rightly said, agile will be out of the door. Hey, what you guys are talking there?
Correct. Because in our kind of industries, there is any kind of change, we are very much resistive to that kind of change. No changes are possible. Everything is planned. That's what our mentality was till now. Because I
Understand.
used to work with many clients and many vendors
Understand.
daily basis.
So,
Yeah.
so when the classes you are listening, was it above your head? These guys are talking something agile.
No, but based on my experience, it was like this man is saying, which is not practical. That's what my initial thought was. How I can allow changes at this time? It's not possible. That's what my initial thought process was. But then slowly, when I realized all the values and agile manifesto, all principles, then yeah, that's fine. That's the correct way of business, actually.
Nice, nice. So you are liking agile now.
Yes. I like Agile very much, and since last 1 month, even whenever I'm dealing with any of the stakeholders, either internal or external stakeholder, I always keep this thing in mind that the changes, whatever they are asking, that is in benefit of projects only. So they are not asking any kind of their personal things. They are asking for
Wow,
project point of view. So.
cool, man.
Uh,
So PMP has won the game. PMP was able
yes,
to convince you.
correct, definitely. Because our knowledge is limited to whatever the 2-3 companies where we have worked. So we think that this is the best thing, whatever we are dealing with every day. But PMP has changed the mindset that what is the best thing in the all over world. It's not like experience about 2-3 companies. It's nothing.
Right, right. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right. You're right. Nice to know.
correct.
Nice to know. So how does a trigger happen? If you're a manufacturing industry, I'm sure there is a process followed in the company already. Then why you should go for a PMP?
Honestly speaking, I was not that much aware about PMP before few months, but
Okay.
with a casual discussion with colleagues and internal stakeholders, sometimes it's kind of discussion that if you want to be a true leader, then you should go for a PMP. Then I searched on Google best professional certification. The answer was PMP. Most valuable thing. The answer was PMP. One of best certification in the professional life, top 5 certificate, the answer was PMP. So I came to know PMP is somewhat like big fish. Then I searched everything and I finally thought that this is somewhat we should be having with us.
Okay. Nice to
Yeah.
know. Nice to know. Yeah, give some idea about your learning experience, which can help people.
Okay. So there are a few things like first of all, this is not a kind of school type of exam. So this is a professional life exam. So we need to accept that fact. Whatever we'll learn, whatever we'll study, so there will be 100%. Some surprises will be there during exam, during preparation, also during mock test also. So we need to be ready for that. Many a times I have seen many of the success stories, and candidates are going for you should learn each and every word of that, but I don't believe so. I think we need not to be a scientist on each and every matter, so we should go for the flow. We should understand the concept, and if whatever is perfect for that we should learn. But if anything is going beyond our understanding, so we should not stick to that particular point, because it's a kind of overall skills and knowledge based exam. So that's what my point is. I have read only 2 books. One was Rita 10th edition, and another that Agile practice. I have not touched the PM book 6, 7, no, nothing. Okay. With 2 books, and yes, I practiced for 6 to 7 mock test, full mock test. Yes. And I think I started on 30th April was our first session, and 12th June was our last session. But I studied well between that time also, and I somehow managed to pass it on 1st of July. So it took around 2 to 3 months for me to clear this PMP.
Very good. Nice information. Now, one thing is people are attending the weekend sessions, Saturday, Sunday, and the Monday to Friday, some people read, some don't read. Some people feel that they cannot catch up with the class speed because, of course, the class will keep going on. When you say you read in between that time also, you will plan per day 1 or 2, or you plan any particular order of chapters, or you follow any study plan. How was it for you?
In weekdays, like Monday to Friday, I used to get up around 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, and I every day around 1 or 2 hours of study was there. Yes, but on Saturday, Sunday, I studied very hard. From morning up to evening, I was studying the book stuff, and from 6 p.m. onwards, your sessions. So yes, if we want to take it as early as possible, so we should target the as much as study as possible during that weekdays also and weekends also. We should not take it casually. Yep.
Nice. I think as you read and come and listen to the class, it also gives more connection, or you may get more related thoughts to ask questions.
Correct. One more thing was there. I enrolled on around 1st of April, but the first session was around 30th of April. So there was a margin of 20 to 30 days in that between. So I took that opportunity also. I started reading that. I asked to Rahul. He suggested me for Rita only. So that I printed that book, and I start reading from very first page itself. from first chapter itself without any kind of
Okay.
ordering of chapters, because I was not aware that much at that time. So from first page itself I started reading. So I completed around 7 or 8 chapters before our first session was there. So I was having some kind of mentality, okay, what is about PMP and what is expected in that session.
Right.
So
Good.
it's advice for the students who are thinking for going PMP, and if they have already enrolled, if they are getting time before the session, they should start reading the books if possible.
That makes sense. That's really makes sense. Okay, interesting. You said around 6 or 7 full exams you did. Averaging score would be, what will be the average score?
I have exact score also with me. I attended 6 full mocks. First was the highest, that is 78%. Then it came to 68%. Then third was 63%, 66%, 69%. But I, honestly speaking, I did not, went beyond 70%. 69% was the second highest score of my mock exams. But yes, I was somehow, I don't know why, but I was confident enough that I'll go for the exam. I'll definitely take.
That's right. That's right. See, why I ask this question is there are people a little worried. If I don't get above 80, I cannot go for main exams. Or they feel that I should get at least this much, genuinely I'll think of exam. You have any thoughts for them, telling that practice is only to make us to feel good of 4 hours I can write the exam. It's not that exactly what you practice here going to come on the main exam. That's totally different, right?
Correct. That's where I started. Whatever we are reading, like one book, 2 books, 3 books, whatever the number of books are there, we just need to digest that concept. That's it. Then we should more focus on mock exams only, because I can say that more than 50% would be the result of because of those mock test only. Whatever are the correct answer, wrong answer, we should analyze all the answers every time. And from very first mock test, I used to write how much time I'm taking for 10 questions, then next 10 questions, next 10 questions. I am having all the records with me from first mock to last mock test. So that gives a kind of a real feeling of the exam. But correct, we should not wait for the 80%. Even I'm having the personal experience of I cleared the exam with having maximum of 69% of result in mock during our sessions. But then also I was able to clear this exam. So if we are going around 65%, we should think of final exam date. We should plan for when we are going to appear for this exam, and accordingly we can finalize our date. I personally took 15 days of leave before the actual exam date, just for the better preparation and for mental preparedness, because mental preparedness is very important during the examination.
Got you. That's really good. All right. Yes. That's interesting. I believe you went to exam center to write the exam.
Yes. I took it in exam center only.
Was it smooth? All the access, all the facilities?
Yes. Regarding examination center, I would like to share some of the basic things. First of all, mask is compulsory, which unfortunately I forgot to take mask during my own exam. I don't know how I forgot, but I was not allowed to enter in the examination center. I managed to take it from one of the candidates who was having additional mask. That's what the reality is. So that mask should be covering your nose and mouth both, and you have to compulsory wear it for 4 hours. 2-3 times I just took it little down, and that coordinator immediately come. This is the last warning. Otherwise I'll
suffocating. That's
so
suffocating.
the kind of situation there. But anyways, those coordinators were very helpful, very good kind of examination center, very neat and clean. That screen size was also big enough for you and comfortable. There is no issue in that. Some of the things I would like to inform you that I was having impression that I'll be allowed to keep, water bottle with me during the examination. But that is not allowed. No napkin, no handkerchief, no watch, no wallet, no jacket, nothing was allowed there, which was quite surprising for me because I was not that much aware that I'll not be even allowed to keep a water bottle with me. But anyways, quite good checking for them. Even they were checking the specs with some of their sensor, that it is not any kind of issue is not there with them also. So that's what something regarding examination centers.
Right, got you. One question will be for the people now on the exam. Even though we know a lot of different variety of questions will come, off late people are a little interested about other pattern of questions like drag and drop, or maybe a fill in the blanks. Out of 180 questions, we get maybe 3, 4, or 6 questions. But again, the eagerness is very high. What kind of questions came for you? Or any mathematics questions came for you? Or how much of Agile questions came for you? So these are the general questions we hear.
Yes. I got many calls also from many of the candidates regarding
so
this.
what is that from you?
Yes. First, regarding drag and drop type of questions, I remember there were around 6 questions for me during that exam. Honestly speaking, all of them were little lengthy in terms of content. So when I reached to that question, I immediately I just made a bird eye view on that, and I flagged it and parked it for at ending of the exam. I did not attend it at that time because the question size was little lengthy, so I don't want to take any kind of risk. I just spent there is I think two questions in each section for this drag and drop type of questions. So I just spent around 3 or 4 minutes at last for those questions because I focused on other questions only. So I'll advise for whatever the questions which are not comfortable for you, or which you think it will take more time for you to kill that question, just flag it and park it. So for all the drag and drop type question, honestly speaking, I parked that and I attended at last moment only, spending just 3 to 4 minutes for those questions. 2 questions, 4 minutes, that's it. Regarding second type of questions like formula based questions, there was no formula based question in my exam. I did not even open the calculator. And one more thing, calculator is also not allowed in this exam. We have to use that screen calculator only. But anyways, there was no need of any kind of calculation during this exam. There were some basic question on SPI, CPI, but the values were already informed in the question. We have to just apply our logic and kill the question. That's it. So we should not waste our time in preparing much for those, remembering all the formula. We should be having a concept of formula based question. That's it. But we should not waste our time in preparing more for formula based questions. Third, your answer is regarding Agile section. I'll say it was, based on my experience, it was more than 70% of Agile. That's what my thinking is. Predictive questions were also there, but somehow I felt that Agile questions were more during my exams. But questions were not that much tough for a predictive kind of person like me. If we are clear for Agile Manifesto, 4 values, 12 principles, we are good to go for those questions.
That's nice. That's nice. It's good to hear from a person who always worked in predictive model and says Agile, man, it's nothing. All right, good. So that's a good input. I think the videos, when people watch, they really want to see or know about these exam tips. That's what important. Super good, Hitesh. Thanks a lot. If you want to give some tips for somebody getting close to the exam now or kickstarting, what do you want to say to them as where they have to keep their eyes?
Correct. First, I'll say that choose only one correct coach or mentor and trust them 100%. Really speaking, I went for this Shri coaching, and I have not searched for any kind of other institution, any kind of other coaching class, no videos, nothing. Whatever content you have informed, I have followed that. I have read the books, whatever you have suggested, attended your mocks only, no other mocks, no other contents, nothing. And the second tip would be, I'll like to inform, I went there with my comfortable cloth, that was my night dress, which I used to wear and on daily basis whenever I am attending my mock test. So with that only I went there, no jeans, nothing, because we have to be there for around 4.5 hours, which is
Okay. Makes
yes.
sense.
So yes, so it's very difficult if we are going in jeans or anything else. So that's
Yeah,
what silly point, but very important and effective point is in
that's
my consideration. Then what I informed, we should not be think like a scientist for each and every word that we Google it, because that kind of habit will during exams also. I'll inform you, will get more than 100 surprises out of 180 questions. Okay, it's not what we have thought, and it's there in the examination. So we have to be ready for that. For the questions which we are not comfortable, just park it and go ahead. Don't waste time in that. For 3 sections, I'll advise to target 75 minutes each only. I took around 80 minutes for first section, 60 questions. Then there was a 10 minutes break. So I went with tea, keep having with me. So I took those 10 minutes break.
okay.
One important thing I would like to know is if we consider 70% as a passing score, we have still liberty of 30% of wrong answers. So 180 questions, 30%, it's 54 questions. You are having liberty of either
Making
park
mistakes.
it or if it's wrong, we should not worry about that.
Okay.
So after first section, when I went to washroom, I thought if I consider 50-50 also, then also I am having another 24 questions liberty of getting the wrong answer. So I'm still in that race. I can win the race.
Yeah, you're calculating this in the break.
Yes. I calculated how much would be the correct answer. Okay, consider worst scenario as a 50%. Okay.
Okay.
Then also I am having 24 more wrong questions are with me. So it's not like that we have to score 95%, 100%. It's not like that.
Exactly.
It's a professional exam. So we need to accept the reality. So that was there.
Good
Then
points. Good points. I like that. I think
yes.
nice. Nice to know.
Yeah. Another thing is, I would like to advise that last 2-3 days we should not read much, because for last 2-3 days I just took a head massage, relaxed, and I just prepared mentally that I am fine. You should not ask questions to anybody else who has cleared the exam for last 2-3 days. How? Because it will make you upset only. So.
I like that thought. Good man, that's a good points from me. I really appreciate it. Nice.
Yes.
All right. So when you see the last screen, you're certified. So I'm sure you got excited. You felt, thank God, it's over now.
I'll really speak honestly in that point. I called that coordinator to come on my screen and confirm is there any kind of issue, or is it final result, or there kind of any changes possible. So he said, no, that's fine, you have cleared the exam. Because I took only 2 months, because 30th April was the first session and I appeared on 1st of July. So only May and June, 2 months, I was knowing that it's quite less time, ideally speaking, for appearing in the exam. But somehow I was having some personal stuff that I would not be able to, make the preparation of after 1st July. There was some personal commitment for me. So that's why I was forced to make the maximum preparation by 1st of July. And that's what the reason I appeared on 1st July for the examination.
What it is right. So now, how much your family supported?
Yes, they supported a lot. I'm having a 2 years old son. So whenever he was coming inside the room, I always with my laptop and books. Okay. So he just say, okay, Papa, you read, Papa. And then he left out. Nice. He took many of the promises from me that after completion of exam, we'll go to this place, we'll go to this place, we'll go to water park. He has a complete list of things, and I always agree, okay, after completion of exam, we'll go here, we'll go there, and that's what the reason I was, for last 1 month, I am fulfilling his requirements and his commitments only. That's but nice. It's a really good feeling having that certification. So I'll advise all the project manager to definitely go for this PMP. If you are in worst case, if you are not able to, secure the certification, but definitely you will learn many of the new things and many new ideas you will get.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Mm-hmm. All right, Hitesh, really happy for your success, and thanks for giving all these valuable inputs. People watching this video, I'm sure they're going to pick up some key points, what you said. And I like the way you went for a head massage 2 days before the examination. I like that idea. So that gives relaxation.
Because these are some practical points we should keep in mind.
That's true. Right. All right, viewers, I believe it was useful for you. Give your likes, comments, and wishes to Hitesh. And once again, good wishes, Hitesh. I keep telling that after you get certified, your responsibility goes high. You have to apply what you learned. That's very important. If not, whatever effort you put will go away. So you have to start applying in whichever industry you are. That will really help you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Have a good time, and thanks for being here. And I would like to see more success on your path. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.